Welcome to Cozy Nights, a nice quiet place where you can leave your troubles at the door and just relax. I'm your host, Noe, here with my friend Michael. So please sit back, get comfortable, and let's see if we can't make you laugh a little, maybe learn a little. All right, guys, week's over, back to Cozy Nights. So we start with some news. We start with Comic Curious and Quirky, Run the Living's news stories from the very far back past, very far past. Ancient, I should say. Well, not ancient, but 1830 is a long time ago. This one's but from the Bathroom Chronicle and Weekly Gazette, 14 January 1830. So apparently, this young man, decided to take a bath off the pier of this port in Leith, Scotland, and it's January, so it's a little nippy. But he's like, I gotta get clean, and he gets mistaken for a seal and shot at. Which I don't,
that fat?
I don't know. I don't. He's not even the same color as a seal.
Was he fat and hairy?
I have no idea. Maybe he was. Maybe that's what he just took his shirt off. It was just a fur underneath.
Seal.
Like he took his shirt off. He was more clothed with his shirt off than it was on. So they shoot at him, but he escapes and no injuries. Hooray!
At least he made it out.
Yeah, just ran ass naked through the cold Scotland land. The next one is from same Run 11 story or a book, Windsor and Eton Express on 2nd January 1839. So this one's fucking weird. I probably shouldn't have said that. Now it's gonna be demonetized the first goddamn 2 minutes. Anyway, this bricklayer by the name of Bishop, he worked for this company called the Claycross Railway Works, right?
Mhm.
He decided to play a practical joke. So he took a shovel full of lit coal and threw it into the back of a wagon that was full of gunpowder. And you can pretty much imagine what happened after that. It blew up. It blew up and it threw him 20 yards. It ripped the clothes off his body and burned him severely. So there you go. I don't understand the practical joke at all.
That's what I was trying to figure. What is the practical joke saga?
I don't know. Can you imagine his thought process? This is gonna be the funniest shit anyone's ever seen. Historically funny, and he just throws it in and just boom, blows up half the building.
Well, that wasn't worth it.
I don't know. People are weird. This next one actually came in from yesterday, I believe. I read this in the Associated Press. This one's crazy. It's in Manchester, New Hampshire. This woman falls into a dumpster while she's taking out trash,
Right.
and the dump truck comes in, and they lift the dump truck and they throw the dumpster stuff into the contents into the back of their dump truck, right?
Right.
Well, she was in there, and the guy actually compacted the trash 4 times with her inside, and she still survived. They saw her they saw that the neighbors heard her screaming, and the guy. It's actually the truck driver's at worst fault because he can see there's a camera inside that he can see into the dump.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh well, there ain't nothing in there. Let me do this 4 times. My lucky charm. But hopefully she's okay. But I mean, like you don't hear someone screaming their lungs out. I guess it would be kind of loud.
I could have sworn I've heard something else like that too before. Where that's happened before.
It might not be common, but it's happened.
Yeah. Only there was one where it was actually a trash compactor where somebody got stuck in one of those.
I don't think there's anything coming back from those.
Yeah, I don't think they survived.
Those are like
They're strong.
Yeah. It was weird because even after 4 compacts, she was able to get up and say stuff, but she wasn't being coherent. So I guess she got crushed a little bit. I hope not.
Cat piss, dog shit.
Syringes, condoms, baby diapers. I mean, all sorts of
everything.
Every trash that you can think of.
It's all liquidy juice.
Like bodies and whatnot. People trying to get rid of.
That's what they probably thought. That's another body somebody's getting rid of.
Let me hit the compactor. Ha! All right, this next one's gonna make you mad. It's from Screen Rant, February 2nd, 2024. It involves the question and what his origin was during the New 52 series of comic books. He was part of something called the Trinity of Sin, and the question's original origin in this universe, the New 52, was he was actually Narcissus from the Greek mythology, and he had his face wiped due to his sin of vanity.
That is the stupidest thing I have ever fucking heard.
And then he had two partners in the Trinity of Sin. One was Pandora, the woman who unleashed evil on Earth. And his third partner, your favorite,
God.
the Phantom Stranger. He used to be Judas Iscariot. Judas himself betrayed Jesus, is the Phantom Stranger,
And when did this happen?
the New 52, back in the day.
God.
It would make you mad.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing with the fan, like the question and who was the other one again?
Pandora.
Those, it's like, those are just stupid to begin with. But the Phantom Stranger, number one, is extremely powerful.
Maybe Judas is too.
That part makes sense due to the fact that the Phantom Stranger existed before Christ.
I don't know, man. I didn't make the New 52. You got to ask Jeff Johns. He's the one that wrote it.
Fuck you, Jeff Johns.
I think. If not, we're sorry. All right. So that is it.
Fucking with cosmic entities in DC.
Okay. I find it funny that what you're so vain that they wiped your face.
That
What?
makes no sense.
You're the vainest man that's ever lived. And he's just making a blank face for the rest of his life.
That's stupid though, because wasn't Montoya, wasn't she the question too?
Yeah, she was one of them.
So how the fuck does that make sense?
I don't know. New 52. That's gonna be my answer now for anything that I can't explain right. Yeah, well, New 52. Like if I'm writing stories right, like how does that doesn't make any sense? If
New 52.
New 52.
No wonder everybody hated it. I mean, I quit reading before any of this shit. They depowered my favorite character out of all of them, the Spectre. So they turned him into a little limp rag. So
New 52.
pretty much.
All right, so this is not a news story, but it's kind of in limbo because it was newsworthy. But I saw this on X, not the porn site, the Twitter thing. I don't know what the fuck. I don't understand the name for it.
Just say, what is it?
I'm gonna just say Twitter.
Just say Twix, the way everybody else does now.
Twix?
Uh-huh.
Twitter. What am I eating? Twix candy? What? Do they own the thing now?
I don't know.
By the way, X is a fucking Wild West.
Yes, it is.
Like you will see some of those horrific shit on there. You don't even want to.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through stuff, right? I might just have to scroll through all of my following stuff.
Yeah.
Because the other stuff is horrendous. One was like, what's the worst movie you can't get through? And I just barely saw the image and then zoomed past it. It was some dude hanging from wires.
Yeah.
And like they had cut his chest open and they had just held his fucking skin out so his organs just peel out. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all watching?
It's also really annoying too, everybody trying to get engagement on Twitter because they keep posting fucking questions.
They'll post random stuff.
Trying to get
Like underneath comments that have nothing to do with the actual content.
it's so annoying.
Although I did put one on X recently today. I'm like, hey, McDonald's, why isn't it called the Big Mac? Like, it's a perfect name. Instead of the double Big Mac, call it the Big Mac. That's what me and my cousin call it.
Makes more sense.
So this is a story I saw on X today. Someone named Joyce Carol Vincent.
Sound like you were trying to have a New York accent.
Joyce.
Joyce.
This is actually a haunting story.
Okay.
She was found dead 3 years after she died in her apartment
Gosh.
with the TV still on.
Huh. They didn't cut off the power?
That's the thing. That's the reason for the story was like she died in December 2003 at 38. They found her January 2006. And because of automatic bill payments from her account and because of like debt forgiveness, there was a way for it to just keep cycling through. They had to accumulate $2,400 or pounds in like debt before the Metropolitan Housing Trust went to her house to see what was going on. And they found her dead body. I bet you the TV was like, well, look at that TV. 3 years. TV was on for 3 years, never broke.
Fuck.
It's worse because she was estranged from her family and she was distant from her friends at the time
Right.
because of some stuff in her life. So no one checked on her for 3 years.
That's sad.
I will now make sure I have committed relationships with my friends and family. They know goddamn way you're going to find my body 15 years from now.
That is crazy.
It was sad, yeah. I was like, man, that sucks.
Like, it's just mostly just sad.
Very, yeah. You just die alone and then no one even cares for 3 years.
Damn.
This is America. It's actually London. But I would say this is America like Donald Club. This is my area. All right, so that's it for news. Let's move on to the cozy kitchen, and I'll give you a nice recipe for you guys. Oh yeah, I gotta give you a story first, a food story. So there's this brandy called the Williams Pear flavored clear brandy, and inside every bottle is a full pear. And if you wondered how they get it in there, they surround a blossom with glass. They cut around. They fill it with air continuously, I guess. They cut other buds and blossoms around it so it gets all the nutrients, and it just grows with the glass hanging off of it until it matures. Then they take the whole thing off. They fill it with brandy, bottle it up, and they give you. Then you buy it, and it's your job to get it out once you finish the bottle.
Although I will say brandy is one of those kind of alcohols. Oh God.
Really? I don't really drink alcohol. I have no idea. I would just buy it for the novelty of a pear inside.
Buying it for novelty is fine. Buying it to drink, oh, I don't know how people drink brandy.
Maybe it's an acquired taste.
It's shit. I can drink Jaeger. Jaeger.
What is that one? Pat's Blue something
Pat Flu Ribbon.
from South.
It's real too.
I know.
It's a beer
They sure picked that one for whatever reason.
because it's a cheap.
They just trashed the shit out of it. All right, so I'll give you guys a recipe now. Oh yeah, we're not getting sponsored by Williams pear shaped or pear flavored brandy, but if you guys want to send us some bottles, please, it would be much appreciated. I wonder how much they are. Probably they're probably not like expensive.
Yeah,
They probably a pretty penny.
probably. I wouldn't doubt it anyway.
So we got this recipe from Women's World. Don't ask me questions why. I got the magazine so I can read the little mysteries inside, and I fell in love with the food stuff. So I got a recipe for you guys from Women's World called the Beer Can Chicken. Let's have a look. So you need for this 2 lemons, 1/4 cup olive oil, 1/4 cup chopped fresh oregano,
Mhm.
1 teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, 1 4 to 5 pound chicken. God dang, it's a big boy or girl, I guess. You don't eat roosters. Never heard people eat roosters, have you?
Nobody really does now.
Huh? Weird. Have a tablespoon of salt, 1/4 tablespoon of pepper, and 1 12-ounce can of beer. I guess your choice. Pabst Blue Ribbon, all the way. So you prepare the grill for medium-high direct heat cooking. What does that mean, direct heat?
It means directly over the fire.
You just put the chicken on there?
Yeah.
On the bars?
What are you cooking it on is the question. A grill, a pan.
Let me see. Prepare grill. Oh, the grill. Yeah, you're right. It's a grill. I was thinking oven for some reason.
Just put it on the.
You just throw it in the oven. You know, my cousin put a pizza in the oven with nothing underneath.
Yeah, you can do it.
Well, to explain why it was melting the bottom. Like it was underneath, and like it started ruining the bottom of his oven.
There was no rack even.
There was nothing. He just threw it.
Well, you just put it in the oven itself.
Yeah.
You're supposed to at least have a rack.
No, he had nothing. He just threw it in there.
You don't have to have a pan, but you have to have a rack.
I don't know what he did, but he says like it keeps melting his pizza, and it falls on the bottom of the rack, or through the rack. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
He's not setting it on there to where it's even.
He's fucking up his pizza. He's gonna burn his house down. The fact that he has a house before I do, it scares me.
Yeah.
Well, his mom bought the house for him,
Oh, see, there he gave you your reason.
but I mean, he's not house ready at all. Burn that place down. Watch one day on the news. All right, so prepare a grill for medium-high direct heat cooking. Grate half a tablespoon of zest and squeeze half a teaspoon of zest and 3 tablespoons of juice from lemons in bowl. Mix oil, oregano, spices, zest, and juice. Rub outside a chicken with mixture. Season with salt and pepper. Pour out half a beer. Place can in high-sided roasting pan. Carefully lower chicken cavity over can or wrench legs to stabilize.
It's beer chicken. Yeah.
You gotta do that with women. You gotta prepare a wrench leg for stabilize. Place pan on grill. Cover. Cook until meat thermometer. Insert joke there. Insert it in the thickest part of the thigh. You can tell I've been thirsty for a little bit because I find it hilarious. You guys must think I'm high all the time the way I talk because I ramble so much. It's just my nature. So place pan on grill, cover, cook until meat thermometer inserted in the thickest part of thigh away from bone registers. 145 degrees, about 1.5 hours. Let's sit about 20 minutes before carving.
Mm-hmm.
You got yourself a serving of 6, active time 10 minutes, total time 2 hours plus grill prep time. Calories of 514, protein 49 grams, fat 34 grams, 8 grams saturated. Cholesterol 158 milligrams, carbs 1 gram, sodium 342 milligrams, fiber 0 grams. Well, damn, it's going to just sit in your gut. And sugar 0 grams. Enjoy that.
It's just a stick.
Oh, yeah, there's another story I wanted to say. Now we're coming out of the kitchen. And it was going to be part of the news, and I forgot because I wasn't sure. Because it's a little bit depressing. But, I've been trying to find the right word for it, right? And I used to say I was a refined pervert. But that meant that I was so good at being a pervert. I had it at peak level. So I didn't. So I'm a
You said dignified.
dignified is the word I should be sticking with because I keep sort of interchanging, but they're not. The words are different meaning.
They're different, yes.
So I'm a dignified pervert, and I'm not into really specific types of genres, right? I'm more into like the stars. Like if I like a girl, right, or a woman, then I'm like, oh, that's the greatest superstar I've ever seen in my life. And when I'm growing up, one of my favorite adult stars, and I've actually never seen her like, I didn't really see her. I never liked her actual like sex scenes. What I saw her in was in naughty amateur home videos on Playboy TV, and she was the host, and her personality was so genuine and like cheerful and bubbly. Like I just became a fan without ever actually seeing her do anything sexual. And a couple days ago, well, last week, January 24th, I saw the news that she had died.
Really?
She was 43. Jessie Jane. All those
Jessie Jane died?
Yeah. You know her?
She lives in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Guess where she died?
And more?
Moore, Oklahoma.
She lives down there. Oh, no.
Have you met her? Did you meet her? If you met her before I did, before she died, I'm gonna be real mad at you. But yeah, she's like I saw like it just like because I was scrolling through Instagram, right? And so this guy was like, "Rest in peace, Jessie James." And I'm like, "You better be fucking joking, sir."
Yeah.
And I go on Google, and she OD'd with her boyfriend.
Yep.
In Moore, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
I've actually met her. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is she nice?
Yeah. Normal middle-aged woman.
She tall? How'd you meet her?
Well, that would tell you what I do for a living, so.
You'll tell me later that. But man, it's unfortunate that she died. She was so young. 43 is not that old.
No, she was a nice person though. Every time I'd seen her.
That's nice. She look like she did drugs? Can you really tell nowadays, honestly?
It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Well, unless they're a true crackhead. You can
That's true, yeah. But man, can I tell you? Actually, that was going to be the main story today. Was about that type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, like a moment of silence for Jessie Jane. So as you know, I work at the flea market sometimes with my aunt, help her out on the weekends, and it's quite the raucous place to be. And there'll be drunk fights there. I told you the story, but I don't think I told it on. Did I tell it on here?
Which one?
About the fight that broke out that my mom got video of?
I don't think so. No.
I didn't tell her on here.
No.
Well, so yeah, so this fight breaks out. The one day that I'm not there, because I was at another place that my aunt wanted me to check out to take care of, and my mom goes. She never goes when I'm there, but she goes the day that I'm not there. And there's this huge fight that she recorded on her phone, and it was so bad that when the security guard got there, he pepper sprayed everybody in the face. Like he just started pepper spraying everybody. You can see people go. What makes the story so next level twist is that he ended up pepper spray the managers of the whole flea market in the face, his wife. The security guard pepper sprayed the manager's wife's face during the whole debacle.
Yeah.
All my aunt's cowboy boots and stuff got knocked to the floor. You can see it in the angle. They were like 50 boots on the floor, and people just getting thrown left and right, and people coughing and and drooling and eyes just ruined. And then there's the manager's wife getting pepper sprayed in the face. Like, uh-oh. I bet she's not getting hired next week. I don't know if the security guard are on an appointment basis or because I've never seen the same one consistently,
Right.
There was one with glasses, right? That got his ass beat and he never showed up again. I feel bad for him. I can't. How am I supposed to drive home without my glasses? My glasses, like from Adam Sandler and Uncut Gems. My glasses. I feel so bad for him. They beat his ass. It was his old man, right? Like in his 60s.
Yeah.
They just beat the hell out of him. And I took it and broke his glasses. How am I going to drive home? My glasses. Yeah, people are mean.
I was gonna say it's the South Side, so everybody gets into a group around some people fighting too,
Yeah.
and then they get involved and don't mean to. That's why they got pepper spray.
Yeah, look at them get shot, but I guess the security guards, I guess they're at least a night competent enough not to start blasting.
No, they probably are not armed security.
No, yeah, they are. Yeah, half of them like just fucking racked with like 50 guns.
Oh, I would have started spraying then.
No, I think the reason is because they know they would be liable because they get patted down at the front of the store, the flea market.
Oh my God, is that bad?
It's that place. That's why I don't take a piss after 6 o'clock in the bathroom. I gotta fight for my life to get out.
You gotta be patted down to come through.
Yeah, that's how bad it is sometimes. It's just more for a safety precaution because you just never know.
It's almost dystopian though.
Not really. I mean, like, at least there's like security at the front of the place, you know?
I could see if they had like metal detectors.
Yeah. They don't. They go, hey,
I don't want no dude touching me.
hey, man, once they grab your dick, it's whatever now.
No,
You get used to the protocol.
no.
But just take a swing at it. Go ahead. Anyway, so that happened. But that was not the story that one's like more of a taste story, like an appetizer. The real story that happened last week. So there's a supermarket right next to the flea market that me and my cousin go to after we finish work there to pick up some stuff because it's catered toward Hispanic people, and they don't have they don't have cactus pears at Walmart. And if you never had a cactus pear, you're missing out on life.
Just remember, as we found out from Reddit, don't eat too many.
Cactus pears?
Uh huh.
Did we? Thought it was plums or some shit.
No, it was cactus pear.
I eat like 15. I'm fine. They got a weak stomach. So I'm there, right? I was there all day and I didn't go to the bathroom because I guess I got that trucker's bladder now. I'm accustomed not to go to the bathroom until we get to the supermarket, and I had to go. I had to go, and I go to the door. It's a unisex bathroom, one room, and I push on it. There's no door there's no doorknob, by the way, on the inside. You just lock it and then you unlock it and you use the lock to pull out, push it out, and pull out.
The most ghetto ever.
So I push on the door and it doesn't budge, right? This girl's like, occupied. I'm like, oh, my bad. I leave. I shut for 20 minutes. I go back, right?
Uh-huh.
Push on it, occupied. All right, she's taking the shit of shits. So I'm like, I can't wait anymore. Let's just go. And we get to the checkout, and you can still see, like, you can't see the door, but you can see the wall. And if someone comes out, you know they came out of the bathroom.
Right.
Like, they don't just come out of the wall. You know it was the bathroom.
Right.
And so my cousin's like, oh, the guys got out of the bathroom. And I look over and there's some dude guy in a blue jacket running out. And I'm like, fuck, the guy, he's got a high-pitched voice. So I give my cousin my stuff and I go to the bathroom and I pull, and it's like, this girl's like, occupied. And I'm like, wait a minute. This guy just came out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
Who are you still in the bathroom? There was not enough time to see anyone else come in.
Yeah.
Like, it was like that second. Like, that guy's coming out the bathroom. And I ran to the bathroom. When I got there, the door was locked and some woman said, I was still occupied. And so I go back and I'm like, I think there's people fucking in that bathroom. And my cousin's like, you sure? And I kid you not, this homeless woman came out of the bathroom holding blankets and pillows. She was turning tricks in the bathroom. Yeah, I know. She was just getting busy in that bathroom. I walk in, I'm like, hey, you can smell the cooch. Because I still had to piss. Like, I'm not going to put my dick on that toilet ever again.
You don't want herpes?
Hell no. I made sure not to. I washed my hands 4 times. I checked. I threw my trash in the trash bin, right?
Yeah.
I look, is there a condom in here? Let me check. And like, that guy knew that I knew, because when I came out of the bathroom, he was standing on the edge of the aisle where he had some stuff in his hand, right? And he saw me look dead at him. He's like, I better go buy some more stuff. And he ran back into the back of the aisle. I'm like, I know you fucking there. 20 fucking minutes you wasted. I had to fucking piss so bad. But man, she was turning tricks in a supermarket bathroom. That bathroom is filthy all the time. It is wet all the time.
Wet?
I mean, the floor is always wet.
Wet and sticky.
Wet and sticky. And it's always by the fucking urinal. Well, there's no urinal, the toilet, because it's a
Yeah.
unisex.
Yeah.
I would never put my ass on that toilet.
Oh,
But man, if you gotta go, you get. And so I just had to piss, and you don't have to put any of your body doesn't have to touch anything in the toilet when you have to piss.
and
I could be pressed up against the wall, and I could piss into the toilet from a foot away. But it was so surreal because she was like they're just making like $15-$20. I wonder if she charged by the minute or by the hour, or by the bust. Did she charge by the bust?
$100 a month.
$25, you get the nut. And he's like, hey, it's on. How desperate of a man you like? I'm a filthy, dignified pervert, right? But I would never go to a a public restroom with a homeless woman.
No.
Nothing against her being homeless, but that's just disgusting. You don't fuck on a toilet floor. It's like Britney Spears walking on a bathroom at a gas station barefoot. You remember back in the day? Sorry, Britney Spears.
Yeah, oh my God, that's disgusting. Like, for me, I don't ever think you should have to pay for it. Like,
Well, I want to be a porn star, so I kind of like even.
I mean, as in, like, you paying for it.
What if I'm the star?
That'd be you getting paid.
But I do it for free. I'm a pro bono.
But it's still like you paying for it.
I guess not. Unless it's my own production. Well, what would my company name be? Well, what was my oh yeah, Papi Dulce was my porn star name. If I ever fail in life and everything else, you can guarantee you'll see my dick some. Be my last option.
Be like Adam 22.
Be like fucking Zach and Miri make a porno. It's like I got no other options. No, but yeah, you're right. Like it's like ugh.
You shouldn't have to pay for it. Like, most dudes, like,
Not most dudes. This guy was like, how much?
at least go get yourself an escort. Shit. Well, hey,
A high quality kind.
somebody that's clean.
Yeah, we don't even know what. This woman was rough. Like I don't like people making fun of people's appearance. This one was a man. Like she looked like a dude with like a shaved head. And she looked like she had a dick bigger than mine. Like she looked like she could beat my ass if I looked at her funny. She was a tomboy, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Try to be nice about it, but man,
Well, tomboy's not an offensive word.
I guess not. But I don't want to be offensive.
Now, I could think of a bunch of offensive words that would get us banned in a heartbeat, but I'm not going to.
But man, I mean, like for him to, with her, right?
Yeah.
If she's a lesbian, right? She's doing it for the money. She's making that cheddar.
Yeah, but she's...
But for him, like she,
Okay, that'd be like saying that you're not gay, but you're just doing it for the money.
oh, like the gay for pay thing.
Yeah.
I'd be like, sure, whatever you say, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
I can see what you mean, yeah. But I mean, like you're gay. At least you're bi. There's not enough money. They can be like, I'll give you $2,000 to suck this dick. I don't want any money. I'll do it for free.
the money? I don't need that.
All I need is dick in my mouth. Whatever. We got really off course. And I don't know. Let me make sure you people know that I am respectful and courteous to all people of all manners of life. Even if I make jokes, it's because it's my comedian nature to be funny. But I'm respectful. Whatever your pronouns are, whatever your gender is, I respect all of it. But man, if I make fun of something, it's because it's funny to me.
We all know.
I'm not as good as Dave Chappelle.
We all know that you're Dave Chappelle on the inside. It's fine.
But I never mean it out of a malicious way, I'm just trying to lighten, life is gonna go off.
Basically, here's the thing. You can't give offense. You can only take it.
What about dick?
I mean, I guess you could take that too if you want to.
I can give dick. I can't take dick, can I? I don't know what I'm going on about. I'm just saying, like, as offensive as I can be, it's always from a good place. I'm just saying, this woman, where you should have, she looked like a guy. Okay,
How do you know it wasn't?
I guess that's a good point. Maybe it was a guy. That's true. You're right. Actually, it could have been a dude,
In this world, you never know no more.
and he just wore that old.
Stop making assumptions.
That is true. It could have been a dude, and he could have just wore that John's asshole out,
Yeah.
and the guy comes out checking his, oh, damn, my fucking booty. Because in my mind, the hooker is the one doing the banging instead of the jumping. If it was a dude, John. That is true. It could have been a guy.
Coulda.
Well, still, don't fuck on the bathroom floor. Nasty.
Very, very, very. I mean, Bucky's I could see, but Bucky, it's clean.
Oh yeah, it is pretty clean there, and fucking huge.
Yeah.
It's like a goddamn Turkish bathhouse in there. Jesus Christ.
The stalls are all nice, closed in.
Yeah, but that really upset me, because like you expect certain things in a
A
society.
certain level of dignity.
Yeah, not to fuck in a bathroom, not to walk into the bathroom at a flea market and see an ass sticking out of the bottom of the stall because you passed out from being drunk, you fucking alcoholic. But you see it anyway. I've seen more ass and dick at a flea market
Than you've ever
than I
wanted.
care to mention. Anyway, that's it for Cozy Nights. It's all ruined. Tune in next week for more stories.